Hi, this is Mike again with Snap Junk Removal, here to give you a short presentation on junk removal advertising ideas as part of my series on how to start a junk removal business. So let's start off and I'll show you some of the things I've got going online and you can do too. First of all, as you can see here, I've got my website. I'll click on that here in a minute and give you some more details on that. Right here I've got my Google Plus page, and it's also a Google local business places type page, and it'll give my service area and phone number and address and all that. Also got Yelp with a few reviews. Yelp is free to sign up for, and you can put your local business on there. I've gotten business through there, so I recommend doing it. Obviously you want to get a Facebook going. That's free and it can bring in some business as well. There's more Google Plus pages. Yahoo. Obviously you want to submit your business to as many free directories as you can. Yahoo Local Businesses is one of those. So is Manta. Another thing that's similar to Yelp is Thumbtack. That's free for businesses to sign up. Now, if you want to get customer leads, you do have to pay for those. People will go onto the Thumbtack website and type in their job, and Thumbtack will send you a lead, and you get to kind of give the customer your price online in order to pay for that lead. It's usually around $1.50 to $3 for Thumbtack. Let's see, what's something else I got on the next page? Angie's List. You want to sign up for Angie's List. It's free for businesses to sign up for Angie's List. Now, if you're not a business, you do have to pay to see the reviews, but I'll say it again, it's free for businesses and you will get business through Angie's List, so definitely you want to sign up for it. Obviously, Twitter's free. Sign up for Twitter. You can make it work for yourself. There's lots of tutorials on how to use Twitter. I'm not going to go into detail too much on that. Here's Yellow Pages, another free directory to sign up for. There are companies that will give you free directory submissions and updates. Not free, paid directory advertising. But a lot of that stuff you can just do free for yourself. And they want to charge you a monthly fee, but a lot of the work is just submitting your information one time manually, which is kind of a pain, but it gets you on search results, and that's important. Another huge thing you need to do, where you can get a lot of free business from, is Craigslist. So obviously that's free. Just go on a Craigslist. If you're not sure how to write ads on Craigslist, just kind of type in junk removal into the services area and look at what your competitors are saying, or go to Craigslist and type in Snap Junk Removal, or type in my phone number, see what I'm saying. Kind of paraphrase it, please, don't copy exactly, but you'll get the idea. So let's go back. Well, actually, I'll open up another page real quick too. Let's type in junk removal Tomball. I live in Tomball. It's near the Houston area, just for a frame of reference. And this is another example of Google Places. If somebody does junk removal Tomball, I'll pop right up there. And so that's free to sign up for. It's kind of a pain to get your Google Places account activated, but it's important that you do, because you don't have to fight as hard for search engine rankings for the local places, because of the way they can tell where people are searching from, and so they just pop up what's near them. So yeah, let's go back over here and look at some of what I got going on. Obviously, website is one of the biggest deals. I would say your website and Craigslist are two of the main points you want to focus on. So let's go to my website. Give it a second to pop up. I like to throw my prices out there. I tell people how much it costs to fill up my trailer, and then further down I say, well, if you only fill it part way, it's just part of the full charge. So 1/4 is a quarter price, 1/2 is half price, 3/4 is 3/4 price. You get the picture. And also on my website I have a contact form. You just click and people can fill out their address, their phone number, email address. That email address you can use to market to people later on. What day and hour they want their junk removed, what kind of junk they have, and very importantly is where is it located. That affects the job a lot. If it's in the backyard or upstairs, that makes the job take longer, and it'll help you give them a better estimate of how much it's going to cost. And anything else you want to know, and they just hit submit. By the way, this form is very easy to create. Go to Google Forms. Google Drive has a lot of free applications you can use, and this is one of them. And this stuff in this form will get sent to a spreadsheet that's free, and it'll send me a notification in my email. And you can do the same thing, and it really doesn't take too long. So look into that once you get a website going. So this is just kind of introductory to my services and all the kinds of things you take, and just kind of some visuals. And then prices, I really try to spell out all the prices on my website, just as far as what does it cost to fill the trailer, and if people only have one item, you want to give them a different price for that. Because a lot of times people will call you, they just want one fridge removed or one couch removed. Those are the two common items, and you can just give them a price over the phone. That's just more details about my pricing. Services page, it's just telling what all I take. You want to let people know your service area, because the logistics of this business are very important. You can't be traveling all over the world to get one couch or one big screen TV. You want to confine people to a certain area, otherwise you'll spend all your time in your car, and you'll die on gas money, and you'll get tired of driving, and it won't be worth your while unless it's a big job. If it's a big job, definitely go out of your service area. If you can have a chance to make $600, go for it. More contact information, you don't care about that. Of course, on your website, you want to get your search engine rankings up. One of the ways you can do that is to have a blog, stuff with lots of keywords. So I think that needs to be part of your website. But that's enough about me and my website. The point is, put your phone number on there, put lots of contact information on there, and get your website up. I would recommend HostGator for the hosting. This is actually a Wix website, but I've got other stuff that I use HostGator for. And they also have a free a web design app that you can use. Okay, what else can we talk about? Yelp. It's just a directory. I think they have paid advertising too, but get yourself some reviews, and you'll pop up on some people's searches. Just enter all your information. Like I said before, sign up for all the free directories you can. What else can I talk about? Facebook. It's good for local networking. I don't get a whole lot of business from Facebook, but I may not work it as hard as I should. I try not to spam too much on Facebook. But every once in a while, put up an ad. Go to the Beg, Borrow, Steal groups. That's a place I've seen people advertising. I'm kind of new to those groups, but I hear good things, especially if you do other kind of contract work. You can get business through there. Make a Google Plus page and optimize it. Get your photos on there, get a video on there, get some reviews on there. Alright.